transformation in Guevara's persona is expressed within the journey is a virtual space that finishes when it finishes, as many means as there are different ways of finishing. This exhibits the idea that every journey leads on to another, with much greater, newfound, endless discoveries awaiting, achieved through exposing oneself more often. Guevara upholds the idea whereby he establishes his true identity within the first few moments of the memoir as having the spirit of a dreamer. The expedition across South America evidently demonstrates the revelation of new discoveries, which are far-reaching and transformative for his identity as an individual. After Ernesto and Alberto's extensive travel from town to town, they observed the well-being and living conditions of places that are foreign to themselves. Their visits to places such as the Chiquicamata mines and the hospitable Indian Americans that are mistreated as second-class citizens accentuate the far-reaching and transformative discoveries that are obtained from visiting these locations. These new understandings of the world offer a great personal significance whereby it constitutes an impact on the individual's identity. This transformation is highlighted in flying in his own aircraft to the stratospheric regions of his own dreams. There we understood our vocation, our true vocation, was to move for eternity along the roads and seas of the world, highlighting Guevara's realization of being encompassed by such discoveries that have had a permanent impact on himself and the broader society.
Discoveries may be questioned or challenged when viewed from different perspectives, and their worth may be reassessed over time. The novel by Che Guevara describes his journey through Latin America. It is this journey and the discoveries he makes within it that result in his radicalization into a Marxist revolutionary. From his own point of view, Guevara's actions through his radicalization were correct. He took all measures to disallow the United States and President Bautista from taking advantage of his country and its resources. So, however, in the eyes of the other people around him, his actions may have seemed extreme and immoral. Also, over time, these have changed as the general public have recognized his actions, have recognized his determination and perseverance throughout his time, him becoming a cultural icon. The person who wrote these notes passed away the moment his feet touched Argentine soil again. The use of a third-person voice in a first-person piece of writing emphasizes how the individual no longer exists, that there are two distinct individuals. Born and bred into a middle and upper-class society, the initial Che Guevara, who was a medical student, was only exposed to such an environment. However, as a result of his discoveries throughout his journey around Latin America, his perceptions were transformed. To those who lived in the poverty-struck communities, their actions against the Indians, treating them as second-class citizens, was seen as just everyday life, as normal actions. However, to Guevara, as someone coming from a different society, these actions were considered unorthodox and unacceptable.
The ramifications of particular discoveries may differ for individuals and the world. Ramifications simply means outcomes. So, the discovery of individuals vary from one another. They have different effects on different people. Example, if I discover something and you discover something, they're completely different. They mean different because of our morals. And this is explored through the characters between the motorcycle-diaries and the related text. It is also evident between the differences in Che and his friend Alberto. The discovery of exploitation, manipulation, capitalism, and poverty in South America have different effects on the two characters. Che is affected more deeply. Example, when he sees an old woman's condition, alongside her asthma, she had a heart condition. It is times like this when a doctor is conscious of his powerlessness that he longs for change. Irony is used as doctors are normally perceived as individuals with a lot of power. Hence, the effect being Che is transformed and is charged to help the destitute, as the idea of equality provokes him. Thus, the outcome of the discovery is very deep and meaningful, as Che is completely changed. The outcome of Alberto's discovery is far less meaningful, as he doesn't pursue to help those suffering from poverty, like Ernesto Che Guevara. Hence, this showcases the multitude of differences in the ramifications of discoveries. Thank you.
Okay.